Our first fighter making their way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner, with a record of a 1-1 out of Imperial in Statesville, North Carolina. Please welcome Brandy Bradley.
Brandy Bradley. When I was doing my research before this card, I looked her up, and her first fight, she said, I'm 41 years old, I've been training for about 1 year, and then her next fight, she said she was 42 years old, and that one was just a few months ago. So 42 years old or thereabouts with not decades of training. Super interesting story.
And her opponent fighting out of the blue corner, out of a Road Combat Club out of Asheville, North Carolina, please welcome Kayla Dolloff.
Huge reaction.
Yeah, biggest pop of the night so far for Kayla Dolloff, making her kickboxing debut out of Road Combat Club. There in the corner you see Deuce Carter, Fight For It champion at 125 pounds, undefeated at Fight For It in 7 fights. And Coach Johnny Buck, the legend.
Buck. Yeah, that's a bad dude, Johnny Buck.
Absolutely. They don't make them much better.
Good wrestling coach too.
Absolutely. Any type of grappling. And it certainly doesn't look like it looks like they've done a good job of matching these ladies up age-wise. Looks like that they both are similar experience level and similar places in life as well.
I think we're about to see a scrap.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt in my mind. The last fight that I called, that was 2 debuting ladies who were a little older. It was Fight of the Night, first tour.
Yeah, we're about to see a scrap. Big knees from Brandy Bradley. She's reaching for a leg. Not a good idea.
And already, they're just throwing.
Big right hands over the top from Bradley every time they link up. Every time they come together, she's been cracking her with that right over the top. Dolloff manages to block that one.
Yeah, Dolloff keeps showing that left body kick, which I know Deuce is a big fan of.
Switch kick. She keep a low blow there. The big right hand from Bradley. Bradley's been on her back foot the whole time, just backing up.
Circling back to the cage though, keeps circling back to the center. Doesn't get caged in, doesn't get walled off.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good, especially at this experience level. Good punch combination from Bradley. Yeah, Dolloff's been looking for this big left kick, but she's sending it up, like almost straight up, and it's not getting around the check of Bradley. Every time she goes to throw it, Bradley's either inside or has lifted the leg to check or is gone.
She slowed Dolloff down a little bit too here.
Yeah.
And now she can work a little bit more technically behind her strikes here.
Yeah, Dolloff's starting to slow on how dogmatically she's pursuing it, and the corner makes the same observation.
Yeah, Dolloff always giving her something to think about, but the further and further those shots get in between, the more Bradley can get comfortable. 10 seconds left in this opening round between these two ladies.
Yeah, there's a little bit of an endurance battle. And can Dolloff cut the ring for as long as Bradley can circle?
They say it is more tiring to walk backwards.
It can be.
Yeah, so
it can be, but if Bradley's cardio,
it's sufficient enough to where it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't have to be able to swim forever. I have to be able to swim longer than you. That's what deep water is. You're dragging, like you're drowning too. It just takes me longer to drown. Walking backwards can be more taxing. But if you have in your brain that you're doing it as a tactical choice and you know you're doing it and you're watching your opponent get tired before your eyes, that can embolden you. Generally, people would view running away as a mistake, but it's not a mistake if you do it on purpose. And that was a good tactical choice.
Well, it's like you were saying on the last show, you were complimenting one of the fighters' ability to fight while moving backwards, and I think there's a large difference between, running away and fighting backwards.
Correct.
And I think that's what you're implying as well.
Yes, she's doing it on. It was a decision she made based on either what she knows about herself or knows about her opponent, and it's paid off very well because she did slow down. It was obvious to us, obvious to her corner.
But that was a 2-minute round, so lots of work left here.
Dolloff looks less, obviously, not even half as aggressive as she was before. Now Dolloff moving backwards. Big push kick. Dolloff eats a body kick. Bradley ducked into a head kick, but kind of no-sold it.
That was a thudding body kick, too.
Yeah. She is working that body with push kicks from both legs and with that right hand from the body. You see she just did that. She ran up, she took a step with her back leg before trying to throw her front leg. It was too close. Now Bradley's now pushing her punches in, which means fatigue's starting to set in on her as well. Sometimes it can feel as you get tired, hard inside low kick. Sometimes it feels like when you're getting tired, like your strikes aren't doing that much, so you'll start pushing them harder.
Dolloff landed a nice little hook on the approach there.
Yeah, and a left body kick. Dolloff doing a good job. As the southpaw, she has more experience doing it. She's circling. She's getting her lead foot to the outside of Bradley's lead foot very often, but is not capitalizing on it.
She's just one little step behind, too. Like, a lot of the shots she's thrown have been close, but not quite homers.
She's been following her and letting Bradley pick the space, choose the battleground, so to speak. She has to cut her off and make something happen from the right side. If she's only got a left kick, she can't stop Bradley from circling to Bradley's left.
She is pushing the pace in this round. I tell you, Kayla's landed some nice shots.
Yeah, the second half of this round has gone much better for Kayla Dolloff than the first half.
It's almost like Bradley's caught up to her cardio-wise.
I think she did.
It's a little even.
I think she did. I think Bradley got tired, too, that round. That's why she's starting to push those punches in. And now Kayla is in control at the end. But she has to stop. See, it's just left kicks. That's really the only weapon that Kayla's been able to make work.
The left hook as well. She's landed a few nice
attacks from the left.
Yeah.
She's not stopping Bradley from circling.
She's not catching her. She's catching her moving away from the shots instead of into them. If
she were to step back, cut to her right, step back in and throw a hard shot with her right, she could do a lot more damage rather than following Bradley around. Because that to me, I think these rounds are too close for my liking if I'm in either corner. Like depending on what judge views what, because one judge might see, she was moving backwards the whole time.
That round was very debatable.
Yeah,
that round was.
But
very
even the first, there's judges that would view her moving backwards as like, losing ring control.
What is a leg kick?
Yeah,
some judges are like, what is a leg kick?
Yeah, any kick with the legs. Yeah, those stylistically, both these ladies are kind of doing what they're supposed to do. But no one's making it clear what's happening.
Absolutely.
We need a big shot from somebody. Because I would be paranoid to be in either corner trying to decide.
9 o'clock at night. It's 4:30.
I know. I'm stoked. We have so many more great fights.
Big shots from Brandy to get us started here in round 3.
Oh, hard right hands. But Dolloff just tanking them. Just biting down on that mouth guard. Both ladies coming out with urgency. I think both of them know that the fight is too debatable. It's too close.
And this crowd is definitely here for Kayla Dolloff. Asheville.
Dolloff catches her with a left. She's catching her with some punches, and Bradley's complaining about something. She's complaining. Maybe she felt like the clinch went on too long, but it probably felt like it was going on too long because you were losing it that time. If you're winning it, it feels like it's over too soon.
Dale lets you work too. Like Dale's not one of these guys that'll step in.
Yeah,
he'll let it go a little longer.
Bradley has found the bottom of her tank, and Kayla has a little bit of gas left.
I mean, both these people are from what I would consider more Muay Thai-based schools. So
there, she's thrown a right kick now. Oh, hard, big spinning back fist followed with the left hand. She followed up her spinning back
fist.
fist.
She's got to do more. She's got to do more. She can't, like, sit back now, though.
Yeah, because Kayla can take a punch.
We know that.
And look, the right hand. Look when she throws a right hand. Anytime she's thrown a right hand or a right kick, it's had way more impact. See, because she's steady circling. Brandy Bradley is steady circling to her left. Right hand
Big
connects
right
hard.
hand. That's the first right attack we've seen. True for Kayla Dolloff, and now she's landing the right hand with repetitiveness.
A hard right hand, another hard right hand to the chin. She puts her right leg kick out there. It's going to sink in.
Way back, too.
Right hand from Bradley lands at the end. Big overhand right is blocked. What an amazing fight.
Great fight there between these two ladies. Man, what a scrap that was. You were absolutely right. From bell to bell, we saw aggression. We saw action. Kayla Dolloff sticking and moving and taking punches. Brandy fighting on the back foot the whole time, but landing good shots of her own.
They fought the entire time.
They fought from bell to bell, no doubt about it.
Look at that. She threw a spinning back fist and then followed up with the right hand. What an amazing fight. And I couldn't tell you as far as what the judges might think about what they just saw, because stylistically it was so, you had someone on the back foot, but arguably winning some exchanges. Impossible.
The judges are riding them up here in Winston-Salem.
From the Bloodsport soundtrack, Kumite. This one's taking a while too. And as we know, when it takes a while, and I don't know if we're not in a rule set where we can see another round.
We're not.
They won't do that?
No, not here.
Ladies, to the center of the ring.
I don't think North Carolina has.
Our judges have scored this a split decision with your winner out of the blue corner, Kayla Dolloff.
Yeah.
I think that was the right call.
Wow. Action-packed fight right there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, North Carolina, Winston-Salem. It's going down tonight